I didn't notice I had muted my mic at some point.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 36. Academicalist's Journal, issue 16. Academicalist's Journal, issue 7. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, okay.
While you were gone, Liam, something happened. The machine went crazy, started spewing all these codes.
Well, I'm back now.
But what did it mean?
I've no idea. The thing's fallen apart. Like everything else.
Hmm. Hmm. No, okay. Sexism hard. It is Rampage books fall quickly on the previous, just and frankly less editing than usual. First being disappointed by Vortaz's endless introspection, the fiery pace of the Sword Moon is long gone.
The Sword Moon.
Ugh.
The Sword Moon? The Sword Moon? Rampage? Alienation.
Okay.
You can't survive this, she screamed, the desperation in her voice the first honest sound he had heard from her. I can and will, he replied soberly, and you will love me for it. And then he raised the blade and struck.
You know, the alien characters are becoming increasingly coded, in my view, as women. They are natural community builders. They consider their appearance, they nurture the young. Bafflement, blah blah blah, gives this behavior is quite honestly somewhat embarrassing. Silverton is not mentioned. Whatever it is, fear perhaps is now too late. Oh yeah, because he had a thing with Silverton going on.
What we eat, we devour. What opens, pulls. Bindings cannot lift. Reality hangs like a darkened cloth over our eyes.
Silverton's final work, never published. He handwrote one copy of this copy, and he sent it to Kendrick. Kendrick didn't even open it. He was too busy courting the woman Silverton was in love with, so it lay untouched until 1973. I know that's when Kendrick found it because of his final novel, Men Must Devour, written in 73, published the year after. Silverton died 3 years later, 40 years old. It was beaten a year after that, Kendricks were wed.
Men must devour. Men must devour.
Yeah, that was Silverton. Okay, so we don't have that.
I meant what I said before, Liam. The machine was trying to speak to me.
It's just a machine, Abby. I know it looks like it's full of ghosts, but it's just wires and plastic.
Formaldehyde resin.
Formaldehyde resin, then.
So, I'm imagining it, am I?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we don't have time to spare on mysteries. The soldiers have gone for now, but they'll be back any minute.
Hmm. We're after this one. Thank you, and thank you for that, but you could mean no info! Silverton's last work and just published it as his own. Wait, what was this one? 31? No, 40. Okay. So yes, it said he was 40 years old. So I was wondering, it said something, it's like something wrong with the letter. After this one. What was Kendrick's name? It's like, what is his thing? I need his whole name. Oh, that's Emma. PK, okay.
Men must devour.
He reads the letter, and it is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face, still there, he thinks, like hatred, boiled down to little bits, small enough to snort. A foul cocaine.
The plot. Professor reads an ancient book, but it is a weapon. It eats his mind from the inside. His wife cannot help him. The whole thing is told by the professor himself as his mind holds up on itself. Ends mid-sentence with the professor apologizing to his wife for doing the same to her years before. A year after the publication of this maniac book, Pinkin Kendrick, yes, committed to the institution where he later died. Why, unclear. His widow only said it was a deeply personal matter, but if this archive proves anything, is that all matter is personal. Nothing exists outside of the people who observe it. For example, 2 years later, her novel is about a nurse tending to victims of an insane war. And I did a catalog card under AC if you can read them. After this, I was 75, and she wrote a book. Kendrick's last novel is a young academic turned war nurse who turns the tables against the Reich in France, fleeing a rebellion of...
We need to hurry up. They're gonna find us eventually. We're using too much power to stay hidden.
Don't rush me.
I'm telling you, if they find this thing, then it's over.
Injured and sick and the dead.
What makes you so sure? A book is a book.
Some people don't believe in revisions. They think the world is how it is, but I can't believe that. I won't believe it.
Goodell, pure fantasy, as Kendrick herself later acknowledged retrospective in the Larry Reviews Volume 72. Comes from a place of deep humanity and raises a mirror to the dark machine of the Vietnam War. It's popular, more popular than Doomwild, but it's weirdly hard to find now.
I've seen a few entries with this same symbol at the top.
Oh yeah? What kind of symbol?
I don't know, it's Greek or something.
Like a three-pronged fork? That's the core archive. Those entries form the spine of the machine.
And the rest of it all? Is that the lungs and stuff?
I don't know. General intelligence. Grist for the mill of the brain.
Literary Review, Volume 72. Doomwild. Doomwild?
Oh. It died with you. Ooh. It's like, of course they didn't make it that easy. You go back to the old one.
Has come to the home of rational thought. It has begun with a
Yeah.
in this polished house, there will be one of two things. Defensive or rather housing. And I'm afraid to say Hans only chose the easy.
Will you walk a little faster? Said a whiting to a snail. There's a porpoise close behind us, and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingle. Will you come and join the dance?
Oh. We do her thing here. There's something I read that didn't want to be read. The power of revision only lasts as long as it is being read, so find it. Please, for me.
Okay, let's see.
Oh gods, what was Beatrice's thing? I can't remember.
All right then.
B47, okay, good. If Sween had said it, you would have listened. I'm glad I didn't let a little hilly one about you. It's terrible, but some things are better left unknown. What? Huh? Oh, I put in the wrong code. No, go back to the previous one. What? Oh, it's gonna go all the way back here. No! God! Oh, go back to Alice in Wonderland. We're not going through the maze again. And then we do hers. We're supposed to do hers. I found something else instead, something better, I think. I'm going to try to use it. Wish me luck when you see me. Data for the machine. Please enter Beatrice Magic W40. 2 men stand on either side from me. Yeah, the password is never password, so like, oh, I didn't understand that at first. So they're saying like, oh, to erase the stuff, you just use this. But it's basically saying it's not that. Okay, nothing's different here. Unintended consequences. Wise reassociation.
Oh, back here again.
Try something else?
Well, you went back here because I wanted to go back here.
So, there are books inside this thing.
This machine was built to understand things that no one else can understand. To find meaning where meaning is obscure. In German war codes, originally. Then other things. And the way it does it is by eating books.
You what?
I mean, it eats them, it chews them up, swallows them whole.
Okay. the Enemy. Emma is writing her last book, the worst of the worst comeback. Where is the year I left, but hidden, left for me to find, or I don't know. The sources and all.
The weapon of the enemy. The weapon of the enemy?
It's not that one.
The weapon of the enemy?
Fuck! Oh. No. Did I not? I had to have.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
From this machine, skimming wires and tight. I remember Father ripping pages from the Bible itself and feeding them one by one into a slot, trying to teach your precious machine to believe. I remember watching you back before I could walk, chewing on glass vacuum tubes because you weren't looking. And one day you went inside too.
The Bible.
It's like, how do we spell, like, how would we get the Bible here? Would we be able to get Jesus somehow by this? Put something new in the background. Unless we're supposed to put the Bible. Like, literally Bible. I'm going, like, lowercase b? No. It's either that or I was thinking Jesus. But it's like, how would we do that? What would trying to go to the entry for the Bible, what would that get us?
All right then.
Yeah. Aw, her picture's pretty. Letter after he died? Yeah. Should we go JS29? What?
Dearest Mayflower, your aunt has returned from Avalon. We were the cleverest of the three of us. I'm so glad we get to text track down every day.
So, we're mapping out its mind. Is that it?
Making sense of it, one title at a time.
I had to tell someone, so wrote this to tell you, Father. I found this letter. It was slipped inside the copy of RC92 I found. Dated 1985, but you can compare the handwriting. It's definitely Silverton. I know it can't be. And yet, which could ask you the question that's in my heart, Father, but I can't ask you. I have to. I suppose simply believe. Oh, RC?
Okay, let's see.
Oh. 92, that's a new one. Found this on the floor of the archive hall. Dad, someone was in here in the years I was away. I know how they found us. My mother's grandfather, William Dooler, was one of the original members. What if they're still watching? Ooh.
Doom comes to the doctorate?
It's a long name. So I'm like, we're...
In the shadow of a passage? Quantum conceptuals in nature?
It's not Rampage. So they're related to the people of the rampaging Christ. Is that someone we're gonna have to worry about now? Oh, William Dooler. As a founding member. Unknowns? We it's not unknown. We know this is freaking Elise, the Cecil's daughter. Like, So this one, oh no, it did get saved. Oh, so many numbers. No, it's like, where do I go from here? Oh, and then connection. So he found the letter in the pamphlet. So it's either Silverton was a part of the Rampaging Christ, or it was something that this Dueler person... Well, it could be not Dueler, just someone part of the Rampaging Christ could have found the place.
Dearest Mayflower, your honor has returned from Avalon. Boy, were the cleverest of the three of us. I'm so glad we get to tell you that now. Every day.
Now every day. And this Mayflower referring to Emma before her last name, before she changed it to Kendrick. They're saying your author has returned to Avalon. This referring, I guess, to Silverton because he died, and now he came back.
Okay, let's see. The Sword Moon? Swords in the dark? Rampage?
No.
I'm guessing Cecil built this thing then?
Cecil Calderley and his wife Beatrice.
I mean, we already knew that by looking inside the thing, but it could be because I just haven't been pressing this, so we were supposed to be getting this info earlier.
All right.
I
then.
already have the stuff for... Yeah. What was it, 28? I didn't look, it was 24? I'm trying to see if anything matches, like, Because it's looking something blank and blank. But that's not here. It's like, fuck. You see, we haven't found 16. Huh? Did I not find it? What? Oh God, which this was 16.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
No?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 7.
I think he's powerful, and he also wonders how she might have been if it had not destroyed her.
There are 50 entries in the core archive, I think.
Okay, sounds about right.
When loses her child in a crowded street, only to take home a dog in his place. A man forgets his speech, adopting an antediluvian tongue. A small city in England, Tarnsbridge, is gone, forgotten. Courts grow weird as the Second War looms. It brings confusion, but the machine cuts through all that. Then picking up from issue number 5, DME. The Academic Journal doesn't know it for what it is. It mentions Pemberton, then Xavier Youngman, then claims one died in the other's arms. That must be the wrong way around, surely. Here's one of the year he died. See issue number 36. She could only be his returning soul.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 5. Academicalist's Journal.
Damn. Like. Hi, C. How's it going? Ugh. Good. Fuck, didn't we hear when he died, maybe in the Pemberton stuff? Xavier Young died. Okay, so we could still see it. Wait. So 16 89. She died in, I think, 1911. A new plan? Okay. It is a mystery game. We are using this machine that has books in it, and we're trying to go through it and find different parts and everything to connect to other parts to find ultimately the one book that this one person needs person being Liam. We're trying to find end peace, I believe. We need to potentially do it fast because soldiers are after us. We don't know why he needs this book, but... Wait, I need to see. I didn't get the
Okay,
other information.
let's
What was
see.
Pemberton we needed? Okay. Died. She got typhoid in 15. She died in 11. So she was 15 here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So she made it to 30. I don't think that mattered. But 15 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1882? 1882? Okay, if it's not his, that one. What? Beyond Porter? Huh? What? This wasn't where I was trying to go. He was with sailors finishing their regular turn. They ran into them. Also the port towns. Nice by the Drukman parade, blah, blah, blah. I think none of that really matters. Nor this. Read the pen of Galileo. I had no idea that to make of it by the end. What to make of it? Ignore this. So she put this in by accident. Yeah, that's not in here. Good.
The pen of Galileo.
Oh god, another one to the list. Okay, I was trying to go to here. No. Okay. Fuck. 5 and 36. So of course we have neither of those.
All right then.
Thirty-two, 35. I was gonna say that's like they're possibly by going by the years that they were published. So I'm like, okay, so I did not
Alright
look at
then.
that properly. So number 2 was 27. 7. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, to. At the 30? Oh, we found, I guess, one to potentially multiple. Alfonso! Oh! Not another author! So I'd written a masterpiece 4 years before, so we're told, God and Witchcraft, reconciled under the title My God He Dances. I can't find it anywhere, it's only mentioned here. It must have been banned. AJ tried out DMA to see if it fits. There was a book of notes, it seems, published by Lamar Chan's widow in the year he died. They talk about it. They talk about the ink he used, the paper. Issue number 16 had a little more on the subject.
I can read it now. Some of it, anyway.
So 30 is 5.
Academicalist Journal, issue 5.
What a man, what a thinker, what a dreamer, what an erudite human being.
So we only have Alfonso, so we don't know his thing. Or do they not
My
like this?
God, he dances.
Ugh. It's like, are there other ones we need to get for the academic journal? Okay, that was an important one. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. AJ 41.
Academicalist Journal, issue 16.
That you have painted this is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
1941, Europe is at war, Paris is occupied, but the journal is writing about antler patterns and mistletoe under the baleful eye of the Third Reich. Couldn't hold out, they went dark after this until France was liberated. Made mention of a DME book, Internal Oversight, published that year, but they don't say by who by. I think a full review is in issue 17.
Academicalist Journal, issue 17.
Also, a belated attack on Pinkin Kendrick's doomed follow-up to Temporality waits for no man. Deserved probably, though they like the one before. I shouldn't feed any more of those things anyway.
Academicalist Journal, issue 17.
The enemy has gone. The sun shines down on this free nation. We have persevered. It is a thing most glorious.
So now we can see it. Yay, we got some. Now that I figured out the math to it. So I have to redo things now. So wait, so that was 17 was 45. 45, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 64? Fuck, I did the math wrong, I guess. Or I wasn't keeping track. Wait, what was the... What? Oh, I guess I clicked on something by accident.
I am not saying I was the greatest hero, but certainly glad to have you. Wage war, both with our guns and with our words. Obstacles from our path with a clever stroke of a pen.
Yep. 17 was 45, so yes. Eighteen, 18, 19, 20, 5 to 6 to 7, 32, 33. Yeah, it should have been 64. Weird.
So, this thing is a code-breaking machine.
It was built to break German war codes in 1943. It's much more than that now.
Okay. It's like, I wanted to get 36, but I guess that's not... This one's the only one that doesn't follow the pattern of one being released per year. Yeah. I'm just wondering if we have
Okay,
certain...
let's see.
No, we saw there wasn't one for 29. So I guess certain journals weren't important. Yeah.
Do I know you, Liam? Outside of this? Do we know each other? Are we like friends?
No, we're not. Please, hurry. Yeah, I don't think you know what it's like out there right now.
Oh, the thing went away. Okay. I'm now going through all just... And then we have the literary reviews. I should have been paying attention to those when they were mentioned, because that could have also had. Oh, okay. Wait, fuck. This is 18. Wait, what? Fuck. I'm trying to see if this is also a pattern. Gross. What literary reviews do we have? 50, 56, and 72. Fuck. Are the literary reviews also? They are LR. Okay. 50, 56, 72. Uh, 50, 56, 72, 72, 50, 56, 72. So we had to go. Oh, I could have been doing. I'm an idiot. So. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 59?
Literary Review, Volume 50.
We seek not to be a reflection of what we produced, but rather a beacon, showing what ought to be made.
Volume 50 sets out a new mission for the review. No more spiritualism, no more talking to the dead with candles and smoke. 1900 values are out. From now on, it's 1900s, I guess. It's all about science and talking to the dead with telephones and radio sets. They then start tearing apart the mystics, and first in line, my HP 56, a cheap copy. Well, it's true enough, but I'll live on. They might celebrate, but so can I. This archives hit a milestone. I'll make a separate entry for that under CC. So CC 59? Yes. Which I guess we already found at some point. Okay, we already have this one. Oh, which is all the Hammerstone stuff. Okay.
We seek not to be a reflection of what we produced, but rather a beacon, showing what ought to be made.
also, HP is talking about certain things, and now, like, literary reviews are like, fuck them! Fuck all this shit. Okay,
All right then.
so now we need 56. So, 50, 51, 56, 65?
Literary Review, Volume 56.
The novel, ostensibly by Mrs. Kendrick, but clearly written by her prolific husband, in an attempt to escape the stigma now attached to his name, goes so far as to have its protagonist outright a woman disguised as a man throughout most of this ludicrous book.
The review covers Emma Kendrick's new book only because she once wrote about spiritualism. Then they say Greenwalker marks the nadir of Pinkin Kendrick's work. I don't know if that's what the word is supposed to be. Imagine Miss Kendrick's fury. I wouldn't want to be the editor of the review when she releases her next. Her power is growing.
Green Walker. Green Walker.
Yay!
I don't understand what's going on here. I don't know you. I don't think I do. I should know if we're friends, shouldn't I?
Please, Abby, don't think about it.
Jin knew that to leave the path was to commit a great transgression, but the call of every rock and shrub was too strong. At least no one was watching.
They don't know her old work. The title alone gives it away in her pre-marriage dead voice.
Dead voice?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's under her original name.
Dead voice.
Before she got married.
Begone, spirit. Unless you have something to tell me. Come closer, for you seem familiar to my eye.
A novel by Emma Mayflower. A medium can see ghosts of people who have not died yet. They tell her how they died, and so she is able to save them until the medium herself dies, only to tell herself how to avoid it. Paradox.
Another car. Closer this time.
Ooh. Paradox ends this time. Ends the book. Years later, Emma Fleur married, changed her name. Perhaps she had a child 8 years after that. Age 43, she restarted her novelist career a second time. She kept the name scheme from her earlier work.
Damn it, they found us. Oh, 8 years from here, 80. Years
After that, age 43, 88.
That last power surge must have made us visible. They're here. They're right here.
Okay, let's see. End piece. End piece.
Art sees more than the eye can be made to see. What is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice, for we find the heart open, and the sky closed.
Liam, I think this is it. This one is the book.
This is end piece. Are you sure? There should be a way to retrieve the sources that are inside this thing. Maybe something on one of the early screens, I don't know. Damn it. They're here. Don't forget what I told you, Abby. And don't let anyone tell you different.
Liam, you can't leave me.
Destroy that book, Abby. You have to. For all our sakes. Get it done. Goodbye.
Ah! Ah!
Hey, that's my name.
So what Abby knew. His will.
I hate it down here.
So there is someone else here. I thought there must be.
Ah!
When I'm finished here, you'll be finished too.
Valuable, this place, is it? Maybe I should tear it to the ground, looking for you.
Stop me.
Oh, I think it would. Except it's already in ruins. Where are you hiding?
I'm doing it. I'm deleting your precious book.
Oh, is that so?
Hey, this will get us one of the endings.
What? I
Ah.
wiped it. I swear I wiped it.
It won't work. I heard what your friend said, but you can't destroy the Book of Resurrection. It writes itself.
You think this goddamn book of yours can't be destroyed?
Because I think it can.
You tried. Try again, if you like. Cheer while you do it, so I can hear you.
Uh, 56.
'Literary Review, Volume 72.
The idea that we might bring someone back from the dead has always fascinated the human mind, to unwrite that most final of writings. It was the death of the man I truly loved that made me think of it, and the Marchand's work showed me the way. And it worked. I knew almost as soon as it was published.
Review interviews the 72-year-old Emma Kendrick as though...
Listen to me. Your friend's dead. Now, wherever you are, show yourself, and you can join him.
My God, you really did it.
You might even have his blood in your hair. It went all over.
What is wrong with you?
You're right. I'm suffering doing this job. Come out and make it easy for me.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
Haven't killed you yet.
Azalehan tried to discredit her 16 years before. She's worked them over and they don't even know it. Oh, and they mentioned us, the only known copy of Youngman's 1878 work on the intangibility of matter is in the private archive of one Cecil Calder. He didn't do any research, clearly. There's proper... Dad, I hope I've done it
He
right.
screamed when I shot him, you know. But he was a nice guy. He turned his little microphone off so you wouldn't have to hear.
What do you mean you shot him? You can't just shoot people.
I can, actually. Out here. This is a forbidden zone. Which you ought to know, since you're in it.
Where are you?
I'm using your friend's microphone right now. It isn't any good. Shitty little battery pack. Can't be broadcasting more than what? 10? 20 feet? I'll tear this place apart if I have to. Beautiful building. You wouldn't want me to do that.
you'll never find me.
Let's make a bet, shall we? Bet your life? Can't bet your friends.
On the intangibility of matter. On the intangibility of matter.
When a single man imagines a better future, he does not expect it to come to pass. But when 100 men do the same, when their wives and their children imagine it too, that future is all but guaranteed. Make no mistake, the world is the sum of our beliefs.
Talk to me now. Don't be shy. I know you're down there.
You do what you have to.
I will. I can't be far from you. Just the other side of this wall? Or that one?
Like cheese does to say so.
So you're alone. It must be getting harder and harder to persuade people to take your side. The thing rebels forget is that people like to obey the law.
Depends on the law.
The law is the law. God's the only higher power. And he seems to be on our side, don't you think?
So that's the concept. So it's through writing. The people, like the writers, they write a book about a certain thing or whatever. And people will read the book and will have these thoughts about the characters in the story. And what the writer is actually doing is getting these people to all of who knows how many amounts of people to also think these same thoughts, and somehow by doing that there's some magic or whatever, it somehow changes things. It like changes the world, and now a certain thing does happen. It's like whatever happens in the book then does happen in real life.
Strange thing. I know you can hear me. But when I send out a signal, I can't hear it. Turn up your volume, would you?
I was gonna say, it's like you tell. I wanna do it. This volume? No? Unless you mean like voice volume.
Where are you? I know you're here. You're hiding in the rubble somewhere. like a rat, like an injured dog.
Back down. Yeah, it made the list shorter. I haven't even found the Bible yet. I didn't expect to get to end peace that easily.
You're dedicated. I'll give you that. You've buried yourself alive down there. And for what? For a cause that's as good as dead?
Like, you're saying this about a cause. It's like, I don't know! We have no memory. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's how we learned that there was 50 sources. We saw it here, and it's like, oh, okay.
You know, I'm grateful to you. In the early days of renewal, it was easy to find people like you. Now, you're pretty rare. I have friends who've had to quit the business. Can't catch a break.
Oh, it's a different code. I assume what we have to do, it has to be over here.
Every revision relies on another revision, and not every revision is indestructible. So, I'm gonna wipe out the one that came before.
You're bluffing.
You're a soldier?
14th Battalion, Domestic Counterinsurgency Unit. So you see, it'll be completely legal, whatever we do here.
Oh, it's like, oh, what was it? What was it?
Legend tells us there must be two men in every love triangle.
Where's the Silverton ones? Or did we not find it?
An image in water. Doom comes to the doctorate?
Was it not 97?
All right then.
92.
Doom Wild? Doom comes to the doctorate?
Oh, is this Galileo?
The Pen of Galileo.
Discoveries, not named, they're discovered, found. They emerge from doodles and afterwards as we have when we're walking about the place. It's as natural as breathing.
I was gonna say Al. It's like we have to learn his whole name. We can't really put his whole thing there. Guess E5.
Here is Mayflower. Your aunt has returned from Avalon. Always were the cleverest of the three of us. I'm so glad we get to tell you that now. Every day.
I figure you must be close enough that you can smell his blood.
Oh, sorry.
He reads the letter, and it is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face. Still there, he thinks. Like hatred, boiled down to little bits. Small enough to snort. A foul cocaine.
It seems like possibly this one? PK-74? Oh, you see, and that's how possibly Silverton comes back to life. It's like Kendrick used a book he wrote or whatever, got people to see it, so he somehow got Emma to marry him, to leave Silverton and marry him. Silverton dies, and then after Kendrick goes insane and goes into the hospital, she then writes her like war book, End Piece, to bring back Silverton. And that's why he wrote that letter to her, saying like, "Hey, I'm back." PK-74. Okay, I'll try this. Huh? Oh no. So now we can't even try to erase the thing here. Oh. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, it's like, yeah, I'm very confused because if the thing's not here to actually use the thing, then
Okay, let's see.
He reads the letter, and it is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face. Still there, he thinks. Like hatred, boiled down in little bits. Small enough.
oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. It's like, okay, I kind of had a perfect thing now, but it's like, now I'm confused.
There's nothing here. It's worthless.
Another wrote about the things inside this machine like they were angels in heaven, but they're nothing. Found in 3 books he would have loved: Notes and Discoveries, Doomwild, and Men Must Devour. Shred them page by page. It's the worst kind of stupid. Look at the comment of GA00. Look at the card he wrote the year before he died.
Notes and discoveries.
to let you down, Dad, but you know what? You let me down. You let Mom down. Given 4 years to this place, I won't give a day more. Oof. Interest thought to include this book as a reference point should it change. Oh, it's the Bible, yeah. We will, I hope. No. Then again, perhaps it is already too late. Things are in motion under the unwinking gaze. Apologize for... This is author and date. It made me chuckle. The machine has taken it more seriously. Oh no.
The Bible.
Turns from the dead in this because people believed. And you were perfect just as you were. I'm coming for you. Imagine if we have to get rid of the Bible. Because it's like, we can't get rid of the one that created End Piece. We have to go all the way. It's like as if this was the first book. Because it was the book that brought back Jesus. It was the writings in this that brought back Jesus. They believed that he could be brought back from the dead. Where do I go from here? Like, where? And that if this machine of ours is a think, it must be wise. You cannot compute in a vacuum tube. So I have been feeding it the classics, and of course, he has been releasing them again. Dear, I have sealed that option up behind the name of the creation we haven't made yet. Checkmate. This woman alive and also surely the most beautiful. I can only hope she does not find this annotation board before I finally ask her to marry me. Oh, so they weren't even married yet. The sources, something I read that didn't want to be read. The power of revision only lasts as long as it is being read, so find it, please, for me. So yeah, it's like they want us to find the thing that started all of this. cutscene. Now we can't do it anymore! What? Why did it bring us to the maze? Oh no, it says she hid it. She hid it, so I think it's like this is she created. Well, no, it said Cecil created the maze. I thought the maze led to her thing. Strange. Yeah. Ugh. Hi, Coffee Overlord. How's it going?
Your brother and I are so proud of you guys and everything you have become. I hope you enjoyed my little present. I know I've often been lost in this place myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's pretty late for you to be here. It's almost 5 for me. And then it just brings us to Alice in Wonderland.
There's a porpoise close behind us and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingle. Come and join the dance.
Soon to be early. Yeah, it's gonna be early for you. GP 96. What?
Inside my own brain is too severe. I must be cut off from the ship lest I sink the whole thing.
Nathan's mythology. Ooh. I think it's dinner time. Let me go check. I might have heard it. Okay, I'm back. I've been gone this whole time. What are you talking about?
Ah, Forley!
I almost done him. Make sure one of you eats that poop on the floor. Telling 5 names. X-Myth. Oh yeah, we were talking about the mythology. God of Gods only because he was angry. Oh, it's officially morning. Yay! Good morning. Okay, dinner time. Yes, I need a break from this. Ugh. got a new Reddit stories.
Because clearly this bugbear has been in the drink. This bugbear is filthy. His clothes are tattered. He looks like he has had quite the past couple of months. But this is clearly one of the carnies that used to work at Carnival Crew.
Reddit is the best medicine. Medical Reddit stories. Really had shit out, plot plan in there. Came new gods and goddesses. Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is medical stories. This is to help promote our
Is this your
live
first
show
time being
that we
here
just
for a
did,
dinner
Smosh
time coffee
Hospital,
overlord?
which you can still check out the VOD for if you go to live.smosh.com. We're filming this before we do the show, but telling you, we've been working on it for a long time. I think the show was pretty good. So you're gonna want to check it out.
It might be
But,
nice.
This episode today, I'm joined by two people who know everything about medicine.
So it's like, this is
Trevor
just
and Ian.
it. It's like I eat my
I've been
dinner
to the
and we
doctor.
we
Obviously,
watch
before
stuff.
we get into this, if
Usually
anything
Reddit stories.
medically related is triggering for you, this might not be your episode. But I will say, apparently it's not going to get too gory, too intense. These are just medical related stories. Wow. This first one's awesome.
Starting strong. Here we go.
This comes from a subreddit, Ask Docs, a subreddit where people
Isn't
can
it cute?
ask medical questions, and all flared medical professionals are verified by moderators. So the responses are from legitimate healthcare professionals. This is awesome. Someone titled this post, "I shit so hard I can smell again." Wow.
Dude.
I can smell again.
Again.
This was posted in May of 2022. So I'm guessing this person got COVID, lost their sense of smell maybe, and then
I don't
shit really hard.
Look, I have a sense of smell, but I wish I could experience this.
Yeah, that's like gotta be that. I mean, I've had some stinky.
You got
poops.
jealous? Okay.
I think we all have.
Okay.
But pooping so stinky.
I don't think it's a
Do
stinky.
you think it's stinky or is that he shit
I think
hard?
I think it's the
Oh,
Do you think it's
physical.
force?
the physical.
It's the physical release.
I was thinking maybe it was like the smell, like
The smell
literally
was
so
so bad.
overpowering
Like, it's
that it was like
that his brain
smelling
figured it out.
Yeah, no, literally. I was like, it opened up his.
Yeah.
his-
I was thinking it was like a physical release,
that makes more sense.
which sounds awesome.
That makes more sense.
Let's see.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Was it force or was it smell?
Vote now in the comments
Vote
below.
now. So the craziest thing happened, and I am wondering if I should seek medical attention. Today, I woke up and nature called as usual. I made my way over to the bathroom and did my business. Now, I'm not sure what happened exactly, if I pushed too hard or what, but something in my head popped. It was in the back of my head at the apex of the back of the skull. This is the part that scared me.
I like
had
they both
intense
checked.
pain, really intense pain in the back of.
Oh my. That's how every torch. Wow, what an asshole.
My head. I get cluster headaches and migraines from time to time, but this was not a headache. This was just an intense pain in the back of my head. I am a cancer survivor, Ewing sarcoma. That is a cancer that forms in your bones or in nearby soft tissue. And I have dealt with level 10 pain. This was easily an 8 or a 9 on my pain scale. So I went back to my bed, and my girlfriend saw how much pain I was in. She brought Advil, and the pain went down to a dull roar for about 6 hours, and is now more or less gone. But the crazy thing that happened is when I got out of bed, I just started sniffling, and then a large amount of mucus just came out of both nostrils, the most I have ever seen in my life. Now, I have had almost no sense of smell for quite a long time. I was always congested and could not smell anything. Antihistamines did nothing. After this event, I can smell perfectly again. I am smelling things I haven't smelled in forever and getting very nostalgic. I'm honestly so worried something is going to build up and take my smell away again. But even if it does, today has just been the best day in a long time. I'm in no pain right now, but
So
I'm
I
wondering if I
finally
should
zone.
seek medical attention. I am also wondering if this will stop my snoring. I guess I'll find out tonight. Honestly, this is such a ridiculous story, and I'm not even ashamed of it. I want to tell everyone. They write, ha 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 ha. Has anything like this happened to anyone else? TLDR, I took a shit, popped my head, became a booger
It popped my
faucet,
head.
then regained my sense of smell.
That's...
As one does.
Okay.
Was it something with his skull? Maybe something... Like maybe from the cancer, if the cancer was somewhere in the skull or whatever, after stuff reformed, it somehow caused a blockage that made a bunch of like mucus stay there so he couldn't smell. And then like he literally clenched so hard that whatever was there, he broke it. Seen by the aura, so and his talents were seen, thus to gave him as a god of iron. Okay. And also he have such as the bears that were sacred and given 5 names. Okay.
I don't think the shit had anything to do. I don't think the shit in the pop had anything to do with like this like sudden like sinus evacuation.
But he said he was in massive pain for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like, so something, but it was the back of his head, which shouldn't be related to.
Yeah, it's like
Sinus.
something broke.
But I mean, you never know, because I guess like pressure can build in weird ways. I mean, our sinuses are like so like messed up.
Yeah.
That
maybe his brain got confused between anus and sinus and just kind of was like, let's clear them both out.
Yeah.
Evacuate both.
It was actually the mucus was actually a living thing up there, and when he pooped so hard, it like just got jostled around and had to evacuate.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it seems to me in my
You shall say your
non-professional.
name shall not be said aloud, or the bear will person out and kill them. That makes sense. Yeah. What happens though? Is it because they're sacred? They're not allowed to be said. It's like, because what's the point? Like, it's like, because I understand them being like, okay, you can't say the names. This is what will happen. Like, you can't say them, so this is the bad thing that will happen if you say the names. But, like, what will happen also if you do say the names? Like, there has to be something you would get to by saying the names.
Opinion. He did whatever he needed to do.
Yeah, that was just
So
the
he
body
took care of
correcting
business.
itself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But like, to be in that much pain for that long. If I'm ever pooping and my head starts to hurt at like a level 9 on a pain scale, I think I'm just dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
just
I don't,
dying.
Like, I don't know how I come back. I literally would be like, I think it might be my time to go. I might be meeting my maker today.
Have either of you ever dealt with like a symptom or pain that then just like went away in an instant at some point?
Like sharp, like someone is like poking a needle into my arm, and I'm like, ah!
Okay, we're good. We lost connection. Am I here? We good? We're here. Okay. Okay.
And then it goes away.
Interesting.
I don't know, I'm getting some nods.
But a lot of people nodded.
Yeah.
It's just your growing pains because you're still a growing boy.
Still a little guy.
You're still getting taller. I one time, a few years ago, in the pandemic, when I was just like home one day, I was working out, and I think I was doing like lunges, and suddenly like something in my knee kind of like felt like something was out of place, and it hurt really bad, and it kind of like was messed up like all day or for like a couple days, and I was like, damn, and I was like hobbling around, and suddenly at one point, like I just kind of, for some reason, I bent my leg, and it was just kind of like, and it was fine.
Yeah.
I was like, it just kind of like snapped back into place, and I was like, oh, and I'm fully good again.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And I was like, that's amazing. All right. I thought, I don't know.
That happened with my feet. Not both feet or whatever, but like I would hold, like move my foot or try to hold it in a certain way or whatever, where I guess like a bone in it like slightly moves out of place, and then it hurts so bad, and then like I have to put my hand on it and almost like push it back, or at least hold it in place, because like it almost feels like if I don't do that, it's going to continue to move and then get in a bad like spot.
It wasn't like horrible pain. It was just kind of like, oh, like something's off. Like I was having trouble. And then it just clicked back into place.
I feel that way like when you got like a little headache and then you just like pop a little ibuprofen.
And then it
and
works
like,
really fast.
what the frick? Like that? Why does that work? That's crazy.
Raven, my fiance, she just recently had a head thing because she gets really bad migraines and like tension headaches. She was telling me that she was in bed and like her jaw has been hurting recently, like eating, it's just sore. And she was like, I was in bed and yawned, and just like the loudest crack in her jaw, and her jaw immediately stopped hurting, but then she had a headache for like 2 days afterward. And I was like,
Well, yeah, because whatever was happening with the jaw, bro.
Because I think like some of that like tightness in the neck can lead to that. But I was like, I don't know. I was like, that freaks me out.
Shoulder dislocating. Ooh, tell me.
Maybe, but can it just fix from one pop? Like
Maybe.
It's anytime there's a big pop or something in my body, I'm like, this might be the end.
Living by myself, because I've tripped down my stairs a few times.
Oh, shit.
I don't have a handle, like I don't have like a railing to hold on to, which is probably stupid. And
Yep, I had the time where I was going down the stairs too quickly. And I guess I think I missed like the last step or the last two. And I was going too quickly because I missed the steps. Because I guess I was moving too forward too fast. I land on my foot, but my foot, instead of being like this, ended up like this. So it's like, instead of like that, it's like this, but then also at an angle. Bro, it's like my ankle was so swollen. And then bruised as well. Getting a bit hungry. Okay,
A
okay.
few times down my stairs, and I'm like, this could be the time that I fall down the stairs, and nobody will find me for a week.
We're doing a Reddit stories with just Trevor.
Yeah.
We're like, isn't there somebody else?
Make a sandwich. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just at the bottom of the stairs, like,
Just Peter Griffin, like just crumpled out.
Yeah. No, I need to get a railing by the time I'm like 50. Because then it's like,
You got a couple years.
Yeah, because I feel like, because I landed pretty freaking hard on my hip one time, and I was like, dude, if I was like any older, I would be toast.
Yeah.
You just get ahead of it and just get one of those ones that takes you down.
Get the cheese, yeah.
Dude, that
Honestly, they look like so much fun. This episode of Red Stories is sponsored by ZocDoc. I recently got out of a doctor's appointment and thought, that was easy, painless. In fact, it made me feel confident about scheduling future appointments and finding doctors that's...
What happened? Yeah, I gotta know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you didn't get help?
Okay, so these are the experts that are weighing in now.
A EMT-B, aka an emergency medical technician, basic, responded. OP, I am very glad that you can experience smell again and were able to enjoy the basic joy that is meatloaf with ketchup. What's concerning me is the level of pain you experience during and after the event, plus your medical history. As wonderful and miraculous this event is, you need to go to an
Mighty
emergency
Ham.
room ASAP.
Yeah.
At triage, report your history of cancer, the pop, the intense pain, and the ability to smell again. You need imaging and a coagulation panel immediately. 1,000 upvotes. So a non-medical professional responded. My sister-in-law was on the phone with her mom when mom suddenly said, something just popped in my head and now I have an awful headache. Then she started slurring her words and later stopped talking. She had a stroke. My 30-year-old friend was with friends and said, something popped in my head and I feel really weird. Then screaming from pain, aneurysm had burst. 3 surgeries later and they had inserted 3 stents. The doctor said it was amazing that she arrived at the hospital and friends reported what happened in time to save her. Go to the ER with any tremendous headache with a sudden onset.
Hmm. In the fridge, in an odd way, without looking. I got the ham. Okay.
Dude, aneurysm is like the scariest thing.
It is the absolute scariest thing.
The idea that you can just be sitting somewhere in your brain just like bursts. Yeah.
People
Like, that's-
operations, but then
Yeah.
okay.
But it's I have heard that advice that a sudden extreme headache is like go to the emergency room. Update.
Goes numb. Oh no.
Woke up totally fine. I'm going to tell my GP what happened and probably end up with an MRI. My mother died of an aneurysm about 10 years ago, so I have had a few MRIs because it can be hereditary. I haven't had an MRI in the last 5 years, though. I have also had a ton of CT scans from my days with cancer. Either way, based on what I'm seeing here, I will 100% tell my doctor. I have a feeling nothing will turn up
You
on the
lamb
scan,
fell.
but
No!
it's better to be safe than sorry. My GP is right next to the hospital, so I can go straight to the ER. The reason I didn't go to the ER right away was because I am tested constantly because of my cancer, from heart function yearly to an MRI/CT every 5 years, to blood tests every 6 months. I have been cancer-free for 20 years now, though. The less happy reason I didn't go is that I found my mother dead in bed when she had her aneurysm, and I was told even if it had burst while she was next to a paramedic, there would have only been a 50% chance she would survive, and if she did, there would only be a 50% chance she should have regular brain function. I figured if I was having an aneurysm, there wouldn't be much I could do, and I just wanted to lay in bed with my girlfriend as my last moments, but then the pain went away.
And he smelled.
And I was smelling.
And I was able to smell, yeah.
I smelled that my girlfriend smelled really bad.
Punch my shoulder. No, coffee overlord.
Oh, you're stinky.
I like the idea that he's like, well, it could be an aneurysm, but I'm alive, so I'm good.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm going to wait here. But I'm like, you said for 6 hours the pain was going.
Yeah.
I would
Like,
go to the ER.
Go to the ER.
Right
like,
away.
Yeah. Okay, update.
Okay.
I talked to a nurse and am waiting for a doctor. They believe I had some sort of cyst blocking my smell receptors, and what was cleared out was all infection. They said to go to the ER if my headache comes back, or I start having clear fluid drip out my nose, and to lean forward to check if anything is coming out. I'll see what the doctor says within the hour.
Ew.
What is
Wait,
Emily?
ew.
Yeah, Emily wrote in, you ever poop so hard you pop a cyst?
Ew.
Oh. So good, but relocated. Yeah, at least it worked.
Oh my God. Okay. Final update. Let's see what they said. So there were 10 plus updates from OP.
Oh my God.
Okay.
They did a great job of keeping people posted, communicating their medical journey. We've summed up some of them here, plus have included the final update. All right, to summarize, OP's doctor encourages
I
them
did
to
the
go
job,
to the
yeah.
ER for testing because she said my story is very interesting, but she doesn't like it at all. This needs punch-ups.
That's such a funny thing to hear from a doctor. Like, okay, this is pretty crazy and interesting, but
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, and I don't like you. Once OP is finally seen, OP has a bit of high blood pressure, and at first the nurse says they're going to do a CT and possibly a lumbar puncture. So a lumbar puncture was just explained to me, and that is where they basically need to get spinal fluid. Yeah. They need to test that, and so
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah,
Jamming.
exactly.
Yeah.
Basically the substance.
Yeah.
Able to switch sides.
final
Oh,
update,
I mean, I
After
have to
all
do
this
that to
wait-
sleep because I'm a side sleeper. Bro, I remember the times where it's like I had sleepovers with friends and we end up like there was this like this big couch that they had where like all of us were able to sit, and they had like reclining seats so the things came up. We all ended up sleeping on there. And because of like my anxiety and stuff, I if I'm ever like sleeping with a friend in the same bed or someone, I get too afraid to move because I don't want them to notice I'm moving or to wake them up and shit. So I would end up in the same position. And because I'm a side sleeper, if I stay on one side too long, it starts to hurt. It's actually happened twice on 2 different sleepovers. And one of them, it happened where it's like I didn't get any sleep at all. Like everybody else is sleeping like for like 7 hours possibly, and I'm just stuck there in pain. And then when I was able to like finally get the courage to get up in the morning, I go to the bathroom and then end up going upstairs because like where we were sleeping over, their mom came downstairs, noticed I was awake, and saying like, hey, you could come upstairs. I had like breakfast because she made waffles or whatever. Like she ends up letting me sleep in one of her daughter's other rooms. Because they were already like, it was a school day or whatever, and this was after I'd come out of school. Oh, oops. And she let me use that because, like, even though we were watching Looney Tunes on the TV, I'm freaking falling asleep trying to not fall asleep on the couch.
I have finally been discharged. I have no aneurysms, and he said that he doesn't think I need a spinal tap because the chances of me having bleeding is very, very low. However, if I get a bad headache, have trouble walking, or anything like that, I must go back and I'll be tapped at that point. He said he has no idea what happened to me yesterday. He said I should scream this story from the rooftops because it's a great story, and to be honest, I agree. My blood pressure wasn't too bad. He said.
Okay.
I think it was 180/90 on the last one, but I'm not sure. I have to monitor myself closely and go back at the first sign of trouble. I haven't eaten anything today. I can't wait to get home and have some leftover meatloaf and smoke a bowl. The one silver lining is, I guess,
Hell yeah, dude. Meatloaf in a bowl. This is my guy.
Turns out our MRI shows that you're chill as hell, dude.
Yeah.
The one silver lining is, I guess I get to wait 9 years before I get tested again. Ha 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 ha. Parenthesis, kidding. To all of you who have supported me today, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. I was so certain I was fine until I read these messages, but honestly, I am glad I went. It's better to be safe than sorry. Never underestimate the power of human compassion. There are so many bad things in this world, so many things that make it seem not worth it. But no matter how dark it gets, no matter how much you think the world is against you, just know that there will always be a few thousand people to listen to your shit stories. All the best, that guy who shit so hard he could smell again.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice. Everybody clapped.
And everybody clapped. He really turned that around, made it heartfelt at the end.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's an insane.
Things up a little. Okay.
I think it's just like another one of those cases, though, like where, and obviously I know it's a little trickier in the U.S. with our healthcare system, but like if there's something feels off about your body and you're just like something doesn't feel normal,
right?
Just go.
I know.
Just go, cause like if you're just waiting for it to
Oh, I
get
didn't notice the
worse,
times. Oh my god.
that could make your recovery worse, or
right.
something could snowball. Like if something feels weird, just go.
Yeah, that was my experience when I started to feel tooth pain. And I was like, oh, it's probably just like TMJ or something. I don't need to worry about it. And then my tooth felt like it was going to explode suddenly. And it was the weekend. So I was like, oh, my dentist won't see me till Monday. I can hold off. And it was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I'd break both my ankles again before I had to experience that. That shit was.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was like abscess or
Yeah, it was an infection and everything. So they had to do a root canal, and it was. But once they did the root canal, I was grateful. Like I was excited to get a root canal. So I was like, pull this out.
Yeah.
I'm a serial. I'm in pain, and I'll just wait and see if it goes away. Because honestly, I had something happen to my tooth too, where I had it felt like a little cut maybe on my gum, but it was like so painful, and my whole tooth was like sore.
Oh.
And it went away.
Yep.
I never went and got it looked at. And
Yeah, that's very bad advice. Don't do that. I mean, it's the same. It's like I was getting pain and stuff from. I assume I have a cavity in my top tooth, and then like if I ever drank anything or had anything like cold, it hurt so much. But now it's not really there anymore. So I'm like, hey, I'm good. Also, another cavity possibly on the bottom of this side. For some reason, when I was chewing, only happened if I like chewed something like a candy bar.
The tooth got really black and fell out. It smelled really bad.
The leg was so messed up it ended up being
for, like,
amputated.
my
Oh, that
neighbor
makes
to
sense.
Eat or drink anything for like 3 or 4 days.
My God, man.
And now
That makes sense that they would need a lot of time.
Alright,
Oh yeah, and then why it took so long? Yeah, because the surgeon had to do an amputation and they really had to clean up the place.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, I think I was literally your age when that tooth infection happened, so. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Well, guess who didn't get a root canal?
Okay. Okay. All right. Our next story comes from Relationship Advice. This was posted in 2024. It's a 37-year-old woman. My husband, who's 36, put martial arts training ahead of helping me get emergency medical treatment, and I'm not sure how to react.
Huh?
Sorry, honey. My martial arts training.
My training comes first. As the title says, and I'm not sure how to feel about it or react to it, I had a sudden unexplained hematoma appear in my hand and wrist. Hematoma is when blood pools under the skin and can't drain out and can damage large blood vessels. It's bulging and sore, causing my whole arm to ache, probably about 5 inches by 5 inches and sticking out an inch. I'm also 22 weeks pregnant and on aspirin. He came home from work within 20 minutes of this happening. I showed him, and he agreed that it was alarming and I needed to see a doctor urgently.
He's just like, let me just give it a nice chop.
Yeah.
Let me try something.
Drugs but awake.
We have a 1-year-old together, and I have children from a previous relationship, as does he. He's a stepdad. I'm a stepmom. I said, could he watch the kids? He asked if my mother could, as he had training. My mother had work. I just left it and began cooking dinner, totally shocked. He got changed into his training gear and came back to the kitchen. I said to him, I'm going to struggle to make dinner with my one hand. He said, I'll pick up takeaway after training. I said, since he was going to training, I have to cook for the kids as it's their bedtime soon. He ignored me and proceeded to tell me that he is tense from work and might need to get in with a massage therapist.
Oh my God. Oh, this woman has terrible luck with men. It's like has kids with a previous guy and whatnot, and now she's with this one. Bro.
After he left, I rang him to call him out on this. He said he would come home if it was that bad. He said he'd get takeaway, but he needs to go to training for his mental health. So he went. I cooked and took care of the baby and
I like
children.
for his mental health. I guess like your pregnant wife potentially being in some sort of health crisis is not detrimental to your mental health. Happen to see how much we gave. Is what? Coffee Overlord! No! They did not! You asking me? Yes! Did you happen to see how much we gave you? Bro! It's like you could kill people on this shit!
He came home, ate, showered, and is in bed. Eventually, he asked how my hand is, showed him it's 3 times bigger than when he left. He said to go to the emergency room. I don't want to now. I'm so tired, I feel like I'm not worth it anyway. And while I'm there, I'll just be worried about the baby, and he won't help to alleviate it. I felt it was really cold that he went to training instead of watching the kids while I sought treatment. But I'm not sure if I'm overreacting.
Oh my
Wow.
That makes me so sad.
The amount of stories we read.
How the fuck
similar
would
to
I
this,
know? Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, I was dying, and he was like, no, but I've got basketball practice. Like, what?
Like, babe, for my mental health, I can't help you.
I got it.
Sorry.
I gotta get my gi on.
You have this freaky unknown thing happening with your arm
After
and
the surgery?
hand,
Oh,
but,
no.
Like, gotta think about my mentals.
Yeah. And also, I might have to get a massage after.
Yeah.
I might have to get a massage. I'm so sorry.
I understand you're going through a lot, but I'm going through a lot too.
I kind of need a massage.
That's crazy that she's like, I gotta make my kids dinner. Cause like in my head, I'm like, you gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like figure out the food thing, like with the kids.
No,
like,
this
To
is
wear
this
out,
is-
yep.
That sucks.
Yeah. Comments. You still haven't gone to the emergency room? Go to the emergency room. Deal with this later. You need a medical professional. My friend had 3 DVT, deep vein thrombosis, and 2 SVTs, supraventricular tachycardia, during pregnancy. They looked like what you describe. Again, go to the emergency room. OP responded, I'm here now. It got so painful, I thought my hand was going to explode. Someone else said, you are not overreacting. You are underreacting. To your children and
Out of commission,
stepchildren,
yeah.
you are more important
In
than the
multiple
whole world.
ways,
they
yeah.
rely on you. Go to
Makes
the
sense.
emergency room ASAP. Then kick this loser out permanently. He is making your life harder and dangerous. Someone
30
else said,
minutes.
most
True.
martial
Yeah, okay.
arts at their core are about becoming a better, more rounded up person, not dancing around.
4 hours!
Who's
No!
protecting those in need,
No!
living above yourself. Your husband is a failure. I would have lost respect.
Another martial arts guy coming in and being like, that is not the way.
I can tell by this post that your husband is terrible at karate. Someone said, I'm also wondering if he may be having an affair and the training and massage was actually him meeting his affair partner.
Oh, he's getting a massage.
The problem is when someone
Sorry, I won't. If
Might
you're
as
just
well by
listening to
now,
this on the
you know?
podcast, you're welcome.
Yeah.
But if you saw this on video, I'm sorry.
if someone listening to this knows exactly what you did.
Yeah. They heard the jerk motion.
They
heard the
know-
wind through the air.
Where was he planning to get a massage at night after his training? Do you know why his previous marriage failed? Did he cheat on his first wife? OP responds, yes, he cheated.
Oh, he did it! Oh!
It loudly and proudly too, and made her think she was crazy. She has sworn off men now. I didn't know this when we got together. He also made out to me that she was perfect and the relationship perfect, and that I ought to hold a torch. I obviously didn't know he was a total asshole then. He swooped in post-violent asshole. I probably needed a therapist, not a cuddle. I'm just having a revelation.
Whoa.
Oh no! Again, why does this happen so many times? But I can walk, okay. Of like, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th story where like the story starts with something. Where a lady's talking about something in her life that's not connected to the partner. Or maybe sometimes they're like a little bit involved or whatever. And then it turns out like the partner's an asshole who ends up to be cheating. Like the one story where the woman was like, everything in my house is turning green. Like, why are my cats turning green and my stuff's turning green? And then it turned out, they thought it might have been the like bed sheets she had and whatnot, and she did change the bed sheets and whatnot. But it turned out, because one of the things people said was like, oh, if you have old Navy jeans or whatever, they could cause stuff like, I guess, rubbing on it and whatnot could cause stuff to turn green. It turned out her partner, her boyfriend, was cheating on her with a girl that always wore fucking old Navy jeans. It's like, here we are trying to figure out this certain issue, like, oh, maybe you gotta check for this, and it turned out to be a partner cheating!
Yeah, I hope this is the wake up call, because it just that makes me so sad.
It's sadly one where you read it and it's like,
You see, and like, oh, both of them were already like broken up, like they already were like already broken up families before this, and then they got together and got married. Now another broken up family because this guy's a fucking asshole that can't stop cheating. So who knows how long they've been married, and these kids being raised together. Now she has a kid with him. It's all being his fault because he can't stop thinking with his dick. detail I leave out? Oh no, you can. Wherever you could tell me, I usually don't get. We were since you have this just shows that you haven't been here for a lot of dinner times, because in the past we were watching like videos of like people getting not surgery on their toes, but they would have like ingrown toenails and shit with their toes, and I was watching like the cutting stuff and whatnot, and like there was one video where we did get like super grossed out. I was like, oh no, it's like too much like going in the like stuff, but it's like you can't say anything for me to like to make me. I'm not that person that gets like grossed out by stuff.
It doesn't really matter if he's having an affair or not. He's so awful.
Yeah.
Okay, look. So he says he's doing karate, right? So now what she needs to do is set up a scenario where somebody goes to rob both of them
and see if he actually knows karate.
Yeah, and then check his form. You know, how are his punches? How are his spin kicks?
Yeah,
you
the
know,
person that she should hire should be someone who's good at martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah,
a black belt.
A black belt,
at the very least. And and if he can't defend himself, he gets his ass kicked.
Go comment that.
It's a win-win.
Go comment that.
Yeah, comment it now.
I think we figured it out. But first, obviously, the hospital is take care of that first.
She's at the hospital now.
And then get your husband's ass kicked.
Yeah, get his ass kicked. It's like kind of one of those where every Reddit post has a comment that's like, they're cheating. And it's kind of like, okay. But the second she's like, yeah, he did cheat in his previous relationship.
Oh!
And was proud of it. And was like loud and proud and gaslighted his ex. I'm just like, oh, well, now, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because he also is just not acting like he gives a shit about you.
Yeah.
So all signs are pointing to that now. Every medical thing related to this, it gets amplified by the fact that she's pregnant. Like I keep forgetting that aspect.
Yep.
It's like any small medical thing is so much more serious when you're pregnant.
Sure.
So that's just a whole other aspect to it.
I feel
Worse
like
for the female and the baby.
If someone, if my partner, for any reason, even if it's not like a visible, like giant thing on your arm, if they're like, hey, I don't feel right, I think like I need to go to the hospital, there is never a situation where I'm like, sorry, I don't think that's gonna, like, let's get you there. Like, I'm gonna find a way to
I'm gonna
get
leave you
to
here.
a hospital if you feel like you need to go.
Right.
Like,
Right. I could never imagine in a million years being like, I'm gonna leave.
That's fun.
You alone. While you, especially when there's kids, I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Like you don't care about anybody in this situation. Well, there's no more updates, but I'm glad she went to the hospital. It sounds like she's having a revelation. Hopefully,
Let's hope for the best.
she's in a better place now.
I think I'm done eating.
All right. Our next story comes from True Off My Chest. This was posted 2025. OP writes, I was ugly sobbing at the doctor's, then the most embarrassing yet hilarious thing happened to me. So today I went to complete a form at the doctor's office for my nursing program at university, and they said it cost $160. I sat down and I just straight up started crying to myself because I'm so comically broke, it's insane. I was called in not too long after, and the doctor asked what was wrong. I just sobbed uncontrollably that I was only 17 and didn't know how I was supposed to
And
pay
it
for
wasn't,
everything.
yeah.
Like so ugly, I'm talking snot and tears running down my face like nobody's business. He sat in silence for a bit, then said he'd waive the fee for me, and then of course my bum ass cried more because it meant so much to me. I thanked him for his kindness. Then my snot started dripping like a melting icicle. After blowing my nose, he asked me to come and check something, and lo and behold, I get up and drop my tissue. I immediately bend down to get it, but the room is so small and I'm proximity blind, so my ass hits the chair and rocket launches me face first into the wall right next to him. And to make it worse, as I pull away, I leave an imprint of my tear-soaked, snotty face on the wall. I got up with my face red, snotty, and wet, and straight up laughed, the stupidest, most low IQ laugh known to mankind. Because, like, what is even going on right now? I then stood there with the composure
Only
of a
half of the
dumbfounded
story.
brick
Oh.
as the remnants of my faceplant of doom haunted me a few inches away. The doctor turned away and stifled a laugh, then asked if I was fine. And all I could do was wish I pretended I passed out with my face glued to the wall by my snot so I wouldn't have had to face him again. Whoa.
Dude.
All right.
That's pretty funny.
And then they died. just dead.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's,
so that happened to this person.
How, yeah, you have to have a lot of moisture on your face for it to
Right.
leave an imprint.
I just imagine it was like they hit the wall and it was like
Oh.
just slowly sliding down, just face first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there's that.
I was gonna make a. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, because he said it was because medical.
What? The whole surgery? What'd they do wrong? My messages? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't see them now because they didn't load or whatever. But I'll pop it out so you can curse again, so I can see it. I need the Twitch chat because I'm using Restream to stream on YouTube and as well, so I don't have actual just Twitch chat on my OBS.
He said this is the subreddit True Off My Chest. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a mastectomy story.
That's fun. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Truly. True.
I don't know. That's just the joke. This is a joke I had bouncing around my head.
We're just doing some jokes
I feel
now.
like I needed to get that off my chest.
I get it. Hey,
you know?
true, off my chest.
Yeah.
This reminds me of how, like, I do feel, and I think this is common, of people to feel kind of embarrassed at the doctor or being, like, nervous about anything, you know? Like, we're just like, no, doctors see so much stuff every day. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
I went to a dermatologist for the first time in my adult life recently because I was just like, oh, I've never
For
gotten a
round
checkup.
two.
Like, I should just make sure
Mm.
it's good. And then, of course, like, I go in and they're like, yeah, so I need you to, like, basically strip down to just your underwear and we'll come in and check. And then I was just kind of like, right, of course, they need to look at my skin. But I'm just sitting there just kind of like, I hope this is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, this is really weird. But I'm like, they've looked at so many people today.
Yeah.
And, like, so the doctor then comes in, he's just kind of like, all right, yeah, I'm just looking around, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Ahead of schedule. Oh.
Because, like, as someone who's not doing that all day, every day, you recognize how weird the situation is. But for a doctor, completely normal.
Yeah.
But for her, smashing face first into a wall, that's super embarrassing, and she should feel embarrassed. He's never seen that before in his life.
Yeah. That's
true.
Nobody's ever seen that before in their life.
Yeah.
I gotta
So-
believe that doctors like probably love stuff like that.
I mean,
'cause I'm
1
sure
minute
that
late.
They deal with like a lot of like difficult things, like sad, difficult, whatever it is, and then
Yeah.
for them to just have like someone do something that funny, it's probably like that's probably like a nice little bright
Yeah.
spot on his day.
I think so. I think so.
You gave him a nice Looney Tunes moment.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them. Comments, nothing in life is free. You had to pay up somehow. Someone said,
Room
I've
blood,
been a
yeah.
supervisor before specializing in the onboarding department. I would go through many candidates a week. I would hire you. Why? Because you're genuine. That's all. You did great. Give yourself some slack. Let your human self be human for a moment.
Like actual
Yeah.
monkeys?
Yeah. Prime nurse material. You know?
That's what they're saying.
That's what I
I
hear
don't know
that's
if
what
I'd want my nurse.
I hear
to
that's what they're
be
looking for.
Falling face first into things.
When your nurse comes in to save your life, but there's a banana peel on the floor. I'll save you.
There's a banana, and there's a rake on the ground that
Yeah,
she
it's
steps
like,
on. Boom.
Slides through the wall and leaves
Like,
a perfect
oh.
circle.
I am imagining. I know this didn't happen. I'm imagining like she like went into the wall, like there, like it smashed into the wall. Fun to visualize.
Love it.
All right, our next story comes from Am I the Asshole? This was posted in April of 2024. Am I the asshole for not paying hospital bills after my friend tripped over my dog?
Oh, okay.
More staff than last time. Oh.
Got ourselves a dilemma.
Okay.
Yesterday, my friends and I were hanging out in the park. Me, plus my dog, my friend Kathy, plus her dog, and another friend, Jenny. Jenny was walking Kathy's dog, and they were walking ahead of us. Kathy was walking a bit behind me and my dog. Kathy decided that she wanted to catch up with Jenny, so she started running from behind me. As Kathy ran past me and my dog, she fell and tripped. We thought it was a minor injury, but it turns out she dislocated her shoulder and needs surgery. Kathy says that while she was running past us, my dog suddenly ran toward her and she tripped over my dog. Honestly, I didn't see clearly how exactly she tripped. I couldn't tell if my dog actually ran into her or if she tripped over my dog on her own.
Nine.
My dog
Oh
didn't make a sound, and
And the 9 students. No. Covenant Overlord, no. No. Oh, I understand, but oh. Okay, let's keep going.
didn't see Bob. Jenny also said she couldn't tell. Kathy wants me to pay her hospital bills because she says it's my dog's fault that she tripped. But I feel like it's unfair for her to ask this. If my dog had bit her or attacked her, obviously that'd be a different story and I
Yes.
would 100% pay all the medical bills. But in this instance, Jenny and I are both unsure if whether my dog ran into Kathy, whether Kathy tripped over my dog, or whether Kathy tripped by herself near my dog. Kathy started running from behind me, so
Even yeah, it's like even it doesn't matter even if the dog was involved in the tripping. It's her own fault for running near dogs and everything, because that could literally happen. So it's like, what? It's her own fault.
I didn't have a clear view of what happened. The money isn't a big deal, but out of
No,
principle,
I
I don't want to pay the bills because I feel like this isn't my fault. Am I the asshole? Edit. By the way, my dog is a corgi. So pretty small.
Low to the ground.
Not big enough to knock anyone over, but you could definitely trip if he ran into you while you were running. Edit number 2, Kathy is my coworker. We've been hanging out more, so I started to think of her as my friend. But we are coworkers. We work together in the same smallish office, which also makes things a little more awkward.
I mean, like, the thing is, like, Kathy's the one that's making this awkward. Like, I think if the dog's on a leash, I don't think it's the owner's responsibility. Because, like, I could see, like, if you're at a dog park or something and a big dog barreling towards you, hits your leg, breaks your leg or whatever, then
Stronger
I'd say,
comment.
yeah, that's
Oh.
on the owner. But this person was doing the running, not the dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think she owes Kathy jack squat.
I don't either.
I don't think there's a way you can cut this situation. Like, even if the dog did run into her, she's the one that decided to run, and you never know how a dog's gonna react if you start moving
Yep,
fast out of
exactly. She's the
nowhere.
one who ran.
Like, my dog can just be laying on the floor, and if I get up from the couch too fast, he's like, you want to fight? Like, you're just like, you're running around a dog, and if the dog gets underneath you, like, it's a dog, it's a small dog, it's an animal, like, that's on you as a human to be responsible.
Also, if the dog didn't get hurt or didn't yelp or anything,
Yeah.
that
Number
almost made me
6,
think,
yeah.
like, she didn't even trip on
The
the dog.
contact is questionable. Sounds like it's a skill issue.
Yeah, and like I'm no lawyer, but I think like if you agree to pay for her medical bills, then you're admitting responsibility.
Yeah.
And then what happens if she's like, oh, actually, I need physical therapy for my shoulder too, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. Then she sues you, and she's like, well, you paid for this, you admitted fault. I don't know. I'm just thinking America brain right now.
We're always spinning. Oh no.
It certainly gets into like murky territory of like if you're just running and you run into someone, you blame them for your injury. You're just like, nah, man, like you chose to run. Like there's obstacles. You're on a hiking trail. You're not like, I don't know.
This just unlocked a memory. I was a kid one time, there's this park down the street from my house, and I had to have been like 8 years old probably. Like I was in elementary school, and someone like had their dog like off of a leash, and they were just like playing fetch, and I didn't see, and then there was just a ball on the ground, like a tennis ball, and I like went and picked up the ball, and this dog just barreling and just completely sweeps my legs out from under me, and I literally like did a flip and just like landed, and I was like, what the? And then I just walked home.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to the person. I didn't talk to the
Wait,
person.
oh
didn't talk to me.
no.
Like the dog just like took me out, grabbed the ball,
They
and I was
turned
like,
you.
all right, guess I'm going home. I wasn't meant to be outside today.
Videos of dogs just absolutely leveling people or kids. Hilarious.
Kind of funny.
Yeah. No, it was like I wish I had a video and could see from like an outsider's perspective, because
Right.
I
You did a
remember,
flip.
like my legs flying up in the air.
Like when a dog's just going and they just barrel into someone, it's very funny. I also love videos, not quite the same, but where people are walking and a cat will be waiting somewhere and just like smack them in the face. That shit's hilarious. See, when you see videos of cats doing that stuff, it's so intentional.
Yeah.
Dogs do it by accident.
Yeah.
Right.
Cats are actually like, no, I meant to hit you.
Okay, 30 minutes this time. That's good.
Verdict, not the asshole.
Okay.
Comments, accidents are why one has health insurance, not the asshole. Also, keep in mind that if you consent to pay, you may open up a Pandora's box of issues, lingering pain in the future, physical rehabilitation, pain and suffering, etc. 6,000 upvotes. Someone said, not the asshole, this was all Kathy's fault. She came from behind, so you could not see her, and she was the one running into your dog. Don't pay. She was negligent and injured herself. Someone responded to that, yep, if anything, she rear-ended that dog and therefore is 100%
The ability to walk, yeah.
Someone said, not the asshole, but also tell me you're American without telling me you're American. Someone responded to that saying, the asshole is the American healthcare system. True.
Yeah, sure.
Lastly, someone said, Kathy can get fucked here. Frankly, Kathy. She decided to run and ran into a damn corgi. Tell her ass to eat her vegetables and a glass of milk because she's fragile as shit.
Surgery was a success.
Oh.
Is there
Yay.
a picture of the corgi?
No.
Aww.
What's the fucking point?
What's the point?
It's the poster's fault. That's what they're the asshole
Yeah,
for.
okay, they're the asshole.
Not including a picture
OP's
of their
now
dog.
the asshole. That's how it goes. Next story also comes from Am I the Asshole? This was posted in 2023. Am I the asshole for refusing to remove my medical equipment during my sister's wedding?
Oh.
My sister is getting married next weekend and I'm a bridesmaid. I'm a type 1 diabetic and I wear 2 medical devices.
Oh, okay, no. I guess I heard that wrong. I thought it was a like their nurse or something came from like rushed from like work to the wedding and decided not to change out of their like scrubs or anything and then just like stay there and it caused them to get like attention and shit. But no, it's literally just like health things she needs to live. And the sister's like, can you take them off?
Blood sugar monitor on one arm and a Omnipod insulin pump on the other. They're both really small, under 2 inches each, and work together to automatically monitor and regulate my blood sugar levels. This basically means I don't have to prick my fingers to test blood sugar or give myself insulin injections. The system does that automatically and makes my life way easier. Today when we were trying on our dresses, my sister told me she wants me to not wear them during the wedding because the gowns are sleeveless and the devices will look ugly in the photos. I told her I wasn't okay removing them. They're essential medical equipment, and I'm not going to put myself in a position to affect my health just for some photos. My sister complained to our mother and some of our friends, and they are all taking her side. They say it's no big deal if I just don't wear them during the wedding, but I don't see why I should. Mom suggested I could move them to my stomach, but I've tried that before and find it incredibly uncomfortable. When I put a new
I like
sensor
move them
on,
to
I'm
her
stuck with
stomach.
it.
It's like, what kind of dress is she going to be wearing that she can move the devices there and they won't be noticeable there?
For 10 days until it expires and I can switch to a new one. And I don't want to be stuck with one on my stomach where it will bother me
Vegan
the
soup.
entire time. They're all complaining that I'm not willing to compromise at all, but I don't think my health should be an area where anyone can ask what I compromise at all. Am I the asshole?
That's insane.
That's unbelievable.
Another one of these weirdos when it comes
your
to a
health
wedding.
isn't
And like
important.
their
What's
mother
important is
and the
these
friends,
photos
it's like,
looking
oh.
real nice. And you had that ugly little thing on your arm.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah, how hurtful and insensitive is that remark too? Because this is something she wears daily.
Yeah.
And her sister's going, yeah, that ugly shit you have on.
That
it's like, damn.
Dumb, stupid thing.
So this is how you think I look all the time because of this.
That thing that keeps you alive.
Yeah.
And healthy.
No,
Oh my God.
For my brother's wedding, I had like sprained my ankle really bad, and I was in a boot. So for the pictures, I took off the boot, you know, and then I just put it back on, and that was like a very simple thing. You know, I just took it off for a few minutes to do the pictures. But for something that's literally like a medical device for like diabetes like that is on you, insane ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that is so, yeah.
It's also a small device. She
Yeah.
said less than 2 inches each. It's just like, okay.
Some people just get so obsessed with like the aesthetics of a wedding.
Just more
Yeah,
punishment.
and it's just
How
like,
to
hey,
deal with
like,
this
there's
vegan
color
shit.
Schemes, there's certain themes, fine. But when it gets to like, no, change who you are as a human being for this, that's always where they're in the wrong. The verdict was not the asshole. Also unfortunate, and this just seems like always the case when we read wedding Reddit stories where the mom and other people side with the person who's shitty. Like, it just always feels like, yeah, the shitty person's gonna have more people backing them for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's just a lot of like misunderstanding around, you know, like medical equipment and diabetes and that kind of stuff. And people think it's like optional,
right?
I guess. And
And it's easy for them to say it to someone, to be like, oh, just move it to somewhere else. It's just like, you're not the one who has to deal with it.
Thing like that, it's injecting her with stuff for insulin and whatnot for the diabetes. It's like you're saying like, oh, just move it to your stomach. It's like, oh, take this thing that is like literally most likely like stabbing me in the arm and then have myself proceed to stab myself somewhere else. Like, yeah, super easy. Okay. Hopefully you can get a nap during the day, Coffee Overlord.
Way about it all the time, because like it's something that she noticed and brought up. Like, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't even think of that. I feel like I wouldn't ever look at that and be like, oh no, like it's something that she notices and is always looking at or always like thinking of often, that it was a big enough deal for her to be like, I don't want that in my picture,
right?
Which is just like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what everyone else thinks, because like, if it's related to your health, it's none of your business.
Of course.
100%.
I agree with that. But what an awful situation for OP, because now her sister's done that. Her mom's taken her side.
Yeah.
All of her friends. It's like, oh, she now, even after this wedding, whether she
Yeah, she's seeing the
does
people in
this
her life
compromise or
completely
not,
different now.
It's like you have to move on past that, knowing now how you're perceived by these people who are supposed to have your back. That's got to be very hurtful. If it's so dire for the sister, she could probably even talk to OP and just be like, is it cool if I Photoshop it out afterwards? Like, fine. Like, you know, there's that option as opposed to like, hey, really alter all this stuff that is so crucial to you.
That's a super. I mean, if it's just the glucose monitor on your arm, that's super.
I can't imagine
easy
being bothered by it though.
to paint that out in Photoshop.
Sure, that'd be easy to do, but even still, I'm like, I just can't imagine being upset about that.
It just communicates, like, it just even bringing it up communicates of like, oh, that thing, it's ugly. Like, I don't want it in my photos. Like that ugly thing on your arm, could you like move it? Like, even if you don't say it like that, that's what you're communicating. It's like, that thing isn't aesthetically pleasing. I don't want it in my photos. And that's just like a really shitty thing to do to like,
I think it's kind of cool. You look like a cyborg.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, exactly. It is cyberpunk.
Comments, not the asshole, promptly declined the invitation to attend if your sister cares more about her aesthetic wants than your medical needs. 12,000 upvotes. Someone said, seconding this, I just got married wearing my Dexcom and Tandem pump. I wore my Dexcom on my lower back, but I normally wear it on my arm. I did so for photos, and you know what? It sucked. My readings were off, and I was stressed about that. Looking back, I don't care if you could have seen my Dexcom because it's a huge part of who I am. Tell your sister to kick rocks if she cares more about her aesthetically pleasing wedding/photos than your well-being.
Yes.
Someone else said, not the asshole. Photoshop exists for reasons just like this. Asking you to compromise your health is selfish for them, not to mention unreasonable. Someone said, my aunt turned up to my wedding with 4 stitches in her forehead from surfing that morning. She was also dopey from the meds. The photographer we had just removed them, and we didn't notice until he told us he did it. Hey.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my
That's
aunt was
pretty cool.
shredding some crazy narc cracked open her skull. Didn't matter.
I love the idea of just showing up to a wedding, just up.
We can cut this, but I'm also like, Oh, and the photographer also made our aunt snatched with huge naturals. Just like, the aunt's just like crazy proportions. Like, what the hell did you do to our aunt? And our uncle, too.
I love the idea of
Like, we just asked for a slight touch-up.
Jesus, you gave my uncle just a massive butt.
I love the idea of like going to my nephew's wedding and being like, dude, I kind of want to surf this morning. Let me go catch some waves
I
this
gotta go
morning.
catch some waves, dude. Someone said, not the asshole, and I am judging your mother hard. Your sister and mother suck, frankly. Who in their right minds asks someone they love to neglect their very serious health issue for aesthetics? A lot of people. A lot of people are just out of their minds at weddings. I don't know what the deal is. Update. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to everyone for the responses. I didn't expect this post to blow up the way it did at all, so I have an update for everyone. I didn't want to involve others hoping to settle this between myself and my mom/sister, but my brother got wind of what happened last night and absolutely tore my mom and sister a new one about how hurtful it was to suggest I go without my devices just for her wedding photos. He then told my grandfather, who is paying for the wedding. Grandpa apparently drove an hour into town this afternoon just to tell my mother how disappointed he was and that he must have gone wrong somewhere raising her. He told her that if they didn't apologize and make things right, my mom should figure out how to pay for all of the outstanding wedding costs herself. Now, I do think this was a bit extreme. I wasn't looking to cause this much trouble for my mom and sister.
Oh no, you're saying like you're trying to downplay or whatever. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do all of this. No, you see, you're putting the blame on yourself. You're not. It only got to this point because they were being so shitty. It's literally their fault. It's not your fault.
Worked because they called me to apologize and say it was wrong of them to suggest I just go without my monitor and pump, and we can find a way to dress it up instead. I accepted their apologies. We decided to try wearing...
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like she said she was stoked with it for like 10 days until she had to like it expires and then she had to change it. I was gonna say it's like, why don't they just like paint it a color to like match the dresses or match the accessories they're wearing? Like
flower corsages over each device so they can't be seen. If that doesn't work, we
like,
can try
yeah,
a shawl, as many of you suggested. Again, thank you for all the support. I'll be giving my grandpa a big hug and buying my little brother dinner tonight as a thank you for having my back on this. Maybe it seems minor to some, but it was really upsetting to me that my own family turned on me when it came to my own health. So it was a really big deal to me that they unconditionally supported me when my mom and sister wouldn't. That's so great.
Yeah. Thank God.
Thank
the
God.
happy ending.
Happy ending.
The happy ending.
I think it's just like, you know, I think it was just more of like an ignorance thing with the daughter and mom. Like, so I mean, it seems like the apology, I would accept the apology.
Sure, I get that, because like, I know with a lot of weddings, the vibe is like, hey, let's make everything peaceful and right.
Yeah.
But I think it's good she stood her ground here. I'm really glad that she had other people back her up.
Yeah.
I get that, like, after the apologies and after the acceptance of like, okay, you're not gonna have to go through that ordeal, to be like, all right, now I'll keep the peace, I'll accept your apology, we can move on from this, as opposed to like holding it on them.
Yeah.
But happy about this situation.
Happy ending. Happy ending. We don't get a lot of those on Reddit. I just like pictured like the grandfather's like this like oil tycoon guy, and he like comes out of his Rolls Royce with his like little cane, and he's like, I tell you, if you don't apologize to my granddaughter, I'm cutting you out of the will.
Yeah.
Monopoly Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This last story comes from True Off My Chest.
You look stressed out.
I am stressed out.
Just gripping his head, just...
We talked earlier about how doctors see everything all day.
Sure.
So it's like doctors are not phased. So
Yeah,
like
they see
I was embarrassed to be, you know, basically naked in front of a doctor, but I'm like, oh, for me, I'm just another like part of the job.
Sure,
like,
they see
I'm
a
nothing
lot
special, just whatever.
They see a lot of objects and a lot of different holes.
Right.
Yep.
But this final title, this was posted in March of 2025. Surgeon made fun of my penis.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst thing.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Let's see
All
what
right,
this
well,
is.
Let's hear him out.
Dude, imagine. I'm sorry. Imagine like getting home from surgery and you like it's a roommate party or whatever, and you're like, "Ugh, dude, the surgeon made fun of my penis."
Now I'm like dying to know. I want to know details on this man's penis.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
Like, is there a photo?
Is it a funny looking one? Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right. Let's go.
I, 32 male at the time, am a big dude of 2 meters and 120 kilograms. That's 6'6", 250 pounds in drunk pirate units, and had to have surgery on my calves because of varicose veins. So the day of, I was told to get completely undressed and put on the generic open back gown, which due to my frame made me look like Donald Duck, if you know what I mean. I was led to the OR by a nurse and placed on a cold metal table. They administered some local anesthesia to my legs, and after about 10 minutes, laying naked in a cold, brightly lit room, waiting to be sliced up, the 2 doctors strolled in. I was very anxious, cold, and self-conscious, so I just stayed still. Nurse.
He's really saying a lot of cold.
Yeah.
He's
It's really
insisting-
cold.
It's very cold.
And I was
Cold
just in the
table.
pool, and so...
It was very cold. Okay.
Freezing, guys,
I think I see where
freezing.
this is going. Continue.
Nurse says anesthesia was given, patient ready. Doc 1 walks to the table. Wow, big f***er and such a small dick.
No! No! Holy shit! Ow.
No, you can't just...
Doc 2 laughs. OP goes, what? Nurse, in a panic, oh no, you have the wrong patient file. This one isn't the fully sedated one. He is awake.
Yes! Dude, if I'm awake on an operating table and a doctor thinks I'm asleep and makes a joke about my tiny penis, I don't think I would make a noise. Like, I think I would be so mortified that I'd just be like, that was the worst thing ever. Like,
I might just go into a coma.
I might just die.
I mean, like, yeah, wow.
So, yeah, nobody said another word to me for the rest of the operation. Just 200 decibels of awkward silence while they ripped veins out of me. It felt like Ricky Gervais wrote this scene. I should have walked out, but I was too shocked to even think. When they were done, they exchanged quiet words with the nurse and quickly walked out. It was a bit shocking, but I quickly laughed it off. I mean, they weren't wrong, but man, some people. Edit, this was 10 years ago. I am fine. Oh, God.
Dude.
Damn,
Wow.
dude.
I mean, yeah, of course, because, you know, like, doctors are humans like everybody else, and they're gonna talk, you know? Like,
I know,
but there's obviously like a level of professionalism you're supposed to bring to the workspace, and then you go home and you be like, honey, this dude's,
yeah.
but yikes.
Yeah.
At the very least, if you're gonna make fun of someone's, at least try and be funny. Like at least make like something like a little shrimp, like ooh.
Right.
Didn't realize I ordered the shrimp Alfredo. Like, at least try and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would respect if they're even attempting
If
something.
they're attempting some sort of, you know,
Oh
well
my
thought out joke.
I guess like why is it even worth commenting on?
If I'm a doctor, like I wouldn't wanna like look. I would probably try to avoid looking at as many penises as possible. Like,
Because you're gonna see so many
like,
throughout the day.
It's not something I want to look at, and like I'm not gonna like let my like examine it. Like I'm working on his legs, I'm gonna look at his legs. I'm not gonna like be like.
I think
But they had the wrong patient file. They didn't know why they were.
Because it was a local anesthesia, not
It was a local
not full
anesthesia, so this guy was fully
so
awake.
dumbass read the chart wrong or read the wrong chart, and then
It's kind of one of those situations where I'm like, I understand that they thought he was fully sedated, but it's like, dude, you're a professional. I also understand that doctors are just in there all day. This is just like becomes routine. But it's like, damn, man, like,
Yeah.
I'm still like, you're an asshole. You're like, that's
Yeah.
still a
Sure.
really mean thing to be doing and
100%.
saying, and the way you're talking about patients.
I mean, it's physicians like that that make people afraid to go to the doctor
Yeah.
because they're self-conscious about something on their bodies that then they don't want to share with the doctor. 'Cause
Right.
They're afraid of that kind of judgment. So, yeah.
I feel like commenting on anyone's like physical appearance in any way like that is just like, it's just something you don't need to do. It's not like a necessary.
Yeah.
Comments, wrong patient file. The fuck do you mean wrong patient file?
When did I just saw?
Yeah.
penis.
Okay, what?
Was it? No,
And
it
you
was.
were
It
not
was in a.
trying
It was
to.
in a show, and it was like, was it the
Chair Company.
Was it Saltburn?
It was the
No,
most
it
recent
was the
episode of
Chair
the Chair Company, and I was at the end. I was like, come on, man.
It was weird.
It was so.
A weird penis?
No, it was a fake penis, but it was a penis.
And it was just you didn't see it coming.
You really didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't.
Another comment says, my grandma told me a story like this. She wasn't fully sedated while they had to save her during an ectopic pregnancy. After the doctor came in, they said, oh boy, she's got some mud mashers on her. I know she ain't happy with those feet. She has a beautiful face, but look at those feet. My grandma wears a size 10 wide for women, so she has big feet, but stands at a solid 5'3", or 167.
Oh, so yeah, they must look
She couldn't speak,
huge.
but she wishes she had told them that she heard them after she fully woke up. OP responded, I once worked on a live-streamed operation as a sound guy. Doc had a mic on, walks up to elderly cancer patient, opens the torso, sighs, and says, yeah, close her back up. She won't live another month. Let's do lunch. This was streamed live to 6 universities. Docs are just people mechanics. Whew.
Yeah.
Someone said, just a thought, but have you tried having a bigger penis?
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I should, oh man, I never thought.
Sorry, Kush. This is specifically Smosh Pit. It's one of their Smosh's side channels. We're watching Reddit stories. I very much recommend it. It's almost over though.
Dude, that's good advice.
Oh, that is really good advice. Wow, damn.
I didn't know we'd be just be on talk for like the last 20 minutes.
That's
of
what
this.
happens when you get the guys
Yeah,
on Reddit
unfortunately,
stories.
unfortunately, that's just what happens, and you get 3 boys in a room.
That's medical drama, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Penises.
Did this happen on the pit?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's my favorite
Did this
part
happen
of
in the live show? We don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
That's true.
Anything could have happened in that live show, which you should check out by going to live.smosh.com. It's probably going to be pretty wild.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty great. There's improv. There's things that we've written like an entire drama.
We have a full medical drama in there with also a bunch of improv wildness going on too. So anyways, Trevor, Ian, thank you for joining me.
Thank you
today.
Thank you, Dr. Top.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Dilf.
Oh wow, it does say that.
I mean, this is your office.
This is
so
my office.
You must be
I
Dr.
do
Dilf.
sleep here.
For the podcast listeners, there's a plaque behind me that says Dr. Dilf. I had no
cool.
idea that was there.
And it says MFT PsyD PhD.
2
You were
different
in
guys?
college
No,
forever.
it's the same. This is one of the guys right here. This is Ian. Must have been gone for a while. I mean, I didn't get into Smosh until way later as well. So yes, it was 2 guys, and then it was still the 2 guys, but then they added other people because they wanted to do bigger things and whatnot. Yeah, it's like it's been that long. Yep. He looks very handsome now in comparison to old Ian. Yeah. So it's like it was the 2 guys, then they added more people. Like you could even see some of the people like this is one, this is another person, that's another person. And of course this person. And then one of the guys left. If you didn't know that, it's like Anthony left, but now he's back. So But yes, very much recommend either listen to it because it's in podcast form or keep on watching Reddit stories. Very nice. Anyway, unfortunate timing that you got in here because basically because of the timing and whatnot, because we finished this, I'll be ending stream because it's a good time to end stream. uh. Ugh. Good stream. But also got really... Can't believe what the TR-49. Can't believe where it's going. I don't even know again. It's like I don't know where to go now. It's like, oh, I'm still glad there's still plenty of time to try to find the other titles, because I do want to try to find the other titles for the books.
Thank you.
I wonder what kind of ending we're gonna get. Anyway, did I close that? No, I'm gonna close the chat. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Oh, I didn't change the category. Fuck. Well, someone still somehow a new person somehow found me, even though we were watching in the wrong category. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time. Love you all. Bye. 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 Bye.